Only on CBS This Morning, we're revealing Bon Appétit magazine's Hot 10 list. The best new restaurants in America this year. Number 3, Long Oven in Richmond, Virginia, which serves a tasting menu. Number 2, Cow Noodle Shop in Dallas, Texas. And the number 1 restaurant of the year, drum roll please. Thank you, very good. Honbi in Los Angeles. It's an ode to Japan's 24-hour convenience stores. The list has always been about more than just white tablecloths and fancy dining. Great food and a great story are far more important. Just look at Chef Donny Sirasavath. He's the owner of Cow Noodle Shop in Dallas.
Dallas food scene 10 years ago were all about steaks, potato, big portions. We took it back to where now it's more farm to table. We're trying to introduce people to Laotian food, understanding that this is what we grew up with, and our mom and grandma cooked this type of food for us. My mom was my influential figure in cooking. She was a stay-at-home mom, cooking at home, selling her dishes to friends and family or restaurants. When I was at 4 years old, cooking in the kitchen with my mom always told me, in order for people to understand about a culture is through food. 203, please. The true essence of Southeast Asian Laos cuisine is making things from scratch. We've been open for 10 months. The first year is always a struggle. A lot of customers never experienced Laotian food. Our goal was to educate customers about Laotian food and our culture, and also tell them a story about my mom. My mom passed 8 years ago. I knew that I had to do something to pass on her legacy and pass on our culture. I know deep inside, I know she would be very proud at where we're at right now.
Bon Appetit Deputy Editor Julia Kramer put together this year's list. She's joined here by Editor-in-Chief Adam Rappaport. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
I've had to stare at the sandwich on the cover of your magazine all morning. It's
I want to lick the cover. I want that sandwich.
It's driving me crazy. It looks so good. This is
beautiful.
from Honbi, the number 1 restaurant. But I want to start, Julia, with Cow Noodle Shop, which is the first Laotian restaurant to be featured on the Hot 10.
It is, and as you may have noticed in the video, it is in a strip mall in Dallas. Dallas is a city that doesn't typically get a lot of love from the food world, but this year we named it our Restaurant City of the Year.
Yeah, that came as a shock.
Watch out, Austin.
Yeah.
Because of places like Cow that are chef-driven, very unique concepts that you really can't find anywhere else.
So how much eating exactly did you do? And you pointed out about Dallas, and I'm curious about other cities and other cuisines, but how much eating did you do?
So I was on the road for most of about 3 or 4 months, and I had more than 200 meals in 30 cities around the country, and really just had the privilege of choosing the 10 that I had the best time at.
So Dallas was a standout. What were you going to say?
Well, I was saying, also, this is the second time Joy is on her tour while several months pregnant.
Yeah.
Although she came back,
That came back,
she's like, well, just think about all the money I saved you because I wasn't drinking. And I was like, good boy.
But Dallas
the white list.
That's a very good point. Dallas was an unusual choice for a city. What else?
We also have restaurants in the Hot 10 that are in Baltimore, Detroit. Not necessarily the cities that people think of as food destinations, but more and more you can find amazing restaurants in every city in the country. It doesn't need to be New York and LA.
It's also interesting that it's not only dinner that you're talking about. Like several of these restaurants are open all day long, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How does that change the way you evaluate what a good meal is?
Yeah, I think that notion of the all-day cafe, which maybe started in Australia kind of, and is now that sort of thing where you want to be able to come at 3 o'clock in the afternoon with your laptop, and you do your little co-working thing there, but also get some food. You can get lunch, breakfast, dinner. And the restaurants, I think it's good for them because in terms of running a business, they can do the alcohol at night, but they can also have a day business as well.
Dare you call it a trend? The all-day cafe.
Right. Julia, number 4 on the list is Ochre Bakery, which is in Detroit, as you mentioned. What makes that so special?
That was a bakery that I never wanted to leave. In fact, I went back there 2 times in one day. And I think it just represents that it doesn't need to be some fancy meal to be on this list. It can be any place that is doing amazing work, making incredible bread, unbelievable pastries, just amazing scrambled eggs even. That deserves a spot.
I mean, the question at the end of the day is it delicious?
Right.
And doesn't matter if there's tablecloths or fine china or flowers. Is it delicious? Is that what you think about when you leave that city and you can't wait to come back? You go to that place. And if that is the place you want to go back to, well, that's the place you put on the
It
list.
seems like sandwiches, though, Adam, are having
Yes.
a moment. You know, most people think of a sandwich.
It's about time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about time. Well, most people can make a sandwich, but I went to Turkey and Wolf because of you guys in New Orleans, and then Sunday morning did something. But I look at this cover. I'm not kidding. I want to take a bite out of this sandwich. Is something happening with sandwiches? Because for you guys, it's 2 out of the last 3 years.
2 of the last 3 years, Turkey and the Wolf in New
number one,
Orleans, Corned
yeah.
Beef this year. Yeah, I mean, again, everyone loves a well-made sandwich. And there is an artistry to it, and especially in Japan, where this is a katsu sandwich, so you got the crispy pork cutlet and the Kewpie mayo usually, and the milk bread, and you're like, wow, every element on there is perfect. You put it all together, and you want to have one and then have another, and you're going to go back a week later for another.
We have the list, and that is a good guide, but I want to hear from each of you, professional eaters, professional writers about food. What's the best thing you ate this year?
Mine was definitely the chocolate croissant at Conby, our #1 restaurant. They only make 36 croissants a day. I
Please, while I'm at the table.
built my
Said
whole
even
trip
the
around
soap
it.
in the bathroom is perfect. You said it called.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is what makes our list so fun. Is it's not just about the food; it's about the whole experience. And they had amazing hand soap, so I wrote about that.
Adam, what about you quickly?
Adam?
The pasta pesto I made a few weeks ago at the end of summer, because ultimately it's all about the home cook still. Don't forget us.
Great, good for you. Julia Kramer, Adam Rappaport, thank you both.